we first started ranching, I really didn't know much about anything. We had a pretty small flock, and within 2 weeks I had to leave town for a little while, and we lost 20% of our 10 sheep flock. And so that's what really got me thinking about this whole issue. I hadn't really thought about it very much beforehand. And at first we did what the neighbors told us to do, which is to call up Wildlife Services, and a guy came and he shot one coyote and he snared another one. And it really wasn't until that I began to think in detail about this. And both my husband and I kind of agreed, you know, if we have to exterminate all the native species to ranch, then we probably shouldn't be ranching. And, you know, we see it as both our duty and our privilege to try to figure this out. So initially we read about people using burros, and we got a burro from a ranch a couple hours away from here, and she was actually really quite effective for a while. But later on we had a jack, and he wanted to kick at the lambs. He never actually killed one, but I was always worried that he would. We then used a llama for about 8 or 10 years, and he was amazingly effective for quite a long time. Very alert, very good with the mothers, taking care of the baby lambs. But after several years, he just seemed to kind of get bored, and so we didn't pay attention. And then we got another llama, and we got him at weaning age, which I think is the best time to get llamas because they tend to bond with the ewe flock. He was never quite as effective, and he eventually got scared. I think we saw him in the presence of coyotes, and I think he just didn't want to have any kind of confrontation. And both of the llamas, when we started to have mountain lion and black bear trouble, the llamas were terrified, and their instinct was to run back towards the barns, which isn't very useful when the sheep are a half mile away. So that's really what led us to using guard dogs. And we had some challenges before it all worked, but after several years really of going through various problems, we finally have Max working as an adult guard dog, and he's fantastic.